The Australian High Commission in Nigeria, in conjunction with the Media Coalition and Awareness to Halt Human Trafficking, has premiered a film with the title My Story, a 30-minute film about human trafficking, child marriage and child labour. The advocacy film aims to create awareness and amplify the voices of those affected by human trafficking, as well as facilitate meaningful dialogue among the stakeholders from various sectors. Our correspondent Emeka Amako files in this report from Abuja.
According to the 2023 Global Slavery Index report, Nigeria is ranked 38 out of 160 of the countries with the highest number of slaves at 1.6 million. And the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, reports that from 2019 to 2022, 61% of human trafficking in Nigeria happens internally, while 39% is generated from cross-border trafficking. Women and girls represent 84% of the 15.4 million in forced marriages and 59% of those in private forced labor. It is such an unenviable record which the Australian chargé d'affaires to Nigeria and a Nigerian legislator describe as sad and tragic.
It's a very sad statistic. It is a scourge that affects huge parts of the world, but it is a tragedy that there is such a high percentage of young girls here who are denied their futures, really, and through poverty, through gender inequality, are forced into these marriages or into situations that denies them a future.
Who thinks that his own way of livelihood should be through trafficking humans? This is baffling, and I really can't understand what is in their minds. So it is for all of us, Nigerians and the U media, to mount a very serious campaign on this.
Worried by the prevalence in the country, the movie My Story, sponsored by the Australian High Commission in Nigeria and implemented by the Media Coalition and Awareness to Halt Human Trafficking, seeks preventive action against human trafficking, forced labor and forced marriage.
Human trafficking is complex, so it needs a multi-sectoral approach, which one of the sectors is the government. So surely we work with the Nigerian government, we work very closely with NAPTIP, and we work with the UN, we work with IOM, we work with different sectors of society, and we do take the films outside the shores of Nigeria. So one of the beauties of making a film is that your film can go to places that you cannot even go.
The organisation, MECAT, reached out to us with this particular proposal, and we thought, here is a fantastic opportunity to get messages out to the community where these messages really need to be made. And I think we all saw tonight, it's a really high production film, and full congratulations to MECAT.
Some characters in the movie, while sharing their experiences, called for an improved resilience against exploitation and the need to equip Nigerians with knowledge about human trafficking.
It's amazing. First, because they are passionate about the story itself, they're passionate about telling the world about what people, like real people, go through. And I love the fact that the director, that's Anne Abel, is very passionate about human rights, about girl-child education and marriages.
One thing I'm going to tell you, this is the fact, this is the reality happening in our society, happening in our homes. And so many families are ignorant about this. But we hope with this movie, creating awareness out there, we will be able to curtail the level and the expanding of human trafficking in our society.
Scaling up efforts to prevent human trafficking is as important as ever to fight this crime, and by displaying on screen the disastrous impact of trafficking on human dignity, the organizers say the movie will act as a powerful tool to sensitize the general public on this serious crime while giving victims a face and voice.